Dang! Yeah, there she is. Just gonna highlight that there and just zoom into that. Guys, this is insane, and it may actually lead to some possibilities with future Undertale content. A sequel maybe? Undertale 2? A new project? Not completely sure, but the Undertale Switch edition has way more into it than we initially thought. Not just Mad Mew Mew, everyone. Not just Mad Mew Mew, but more secrets that's actually been discovered here. And yeah, in this video, we're totally gonna go and check them out. So the first thing we're going to check out is a little something to do with Mad Mew Mew. And once you beat the game and done the true pacifist ending and decide not to go straight to the surface and go back and check things out, you can actually find Mad Mew Mew, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie, whatever you want to call her, in the waterfall area near Undyne's burning house. So let's go along and do that quickly. Some kind of interesting dialogue that's had with her here. And then, yeah, after that, I'm going to talk about something else, which I personally can't seem to find myself because it has something to do with the fun values. If you guys heard of that, the fun values basically are random things you get when you start the game, and then you get random events to do with certain numbered fun values. It's kind of wacky stuff, yeah, so, you kind of got to get real lucky with stuff like that, which I sadly haven't. But, yeah, we're going to check out this Mad Mew Mew thing first. There's something here that, yeah, I personally couldn't get, which we're going to talk about in a second. That title, that thumbnail, guys, it spoils everything. I believe Mad Mew Mew is up here? Yeah, there she is. That is super interesting. I'm supposing, yeah, she's only there when you haven't done the genocide with her, because you can actually kill her off, or you can actually spare her. And in this case, in this file, I spared her. Although the video we did do both endings, so I don't know what would happen if you did the genocide. I don't know if she'd be here or not. I don't know, that jibber jabbering though. You, thanks a lot for your help earlier, Mew. Okay, so with her saying that, maybe, yeah, she wouldn't be here if you decided to go genocidal and slice her up. I'm starting to feel great in this new form. I want everyone to see it. So yeah, by the way, it's Mad Dummy. A lot of you guys were telling me that. I already kind of knew that, but you guys are just kind of blasting me with that information anyway. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who knows? Maybe I'll even start my own TV show and take the world by storm. Watch out, Metatom. I'll step on your puny metal behind. Dotty dot. Hey, do you think Undyne's going to come back here soon? Mad Dummy surely into Undyne, or dot dot. She says something else, I think. Isn't it normal to think a lady might want to watch her own house burn down? It's sort of like your own personal fireworks show. It's very personal. Yeah, that's all she says there. But interesting that Mad Mew Mew's still here. Like, Mad Mew Mew can be bound after you fight her and, yeah, do the true pacifist ending and go back here. I think in the future, if there's more of Undertale that I'm kind of speculating in this video, an Undertale 2 or an Undertale-inspired game by Toby, whatever that, you know, has more to do with this whole universe of Undertale, we might see more of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie, Mad Mew Mew. Yeah, maybe. Interesting though. But yeah, the more interesting thing that I did want to talk about in this video, guys, is the character you see here, which again, I personally am not getting because I guess I don't have that fun value, and it's Clam Girl. So I'm going to go over to the Reddit, Underminers, all that stuff. We've got the tab right here, and I'm going to show you guys the video first, and it is from a Twitter user named God of Tacos. That's an amazing name. I wish that was my YouTube name now, dang it. So we have the video right here. Definitely go check them out. I'll leave links to their Twitter in the description down below. But again, as I said, you need a certain fun value, and I was talking to them about which fun value it may be, and I'll double check what that is after we've seen this video, because I can't quite remember right now. So let's just play it. Okay, so they head to Waterfall, and yeah, they get the whole fun number of them being able to see Clam Girl again. Something, as I keep saying, I didn't get, sadly, because it's all super luck based. It's just so interesting. Okay, so there's Clam Girl. So you never met my neighbor's daughter, but please don't despair. Okay, they kind of... Dang! Even though I've already seen this, they went over that text real fast. Let's just quickly go over and read it a second. They did that real quick. We didn't even get time to read it. Okay, so if you've ever seen Clam Girl before, they do already talk about a character named Suzy. And apparently Suzy is somewhere around Frisk's age and they would love for you to meet her. Now, I don't think we ever in-game have the chance to meet Suzy. And as they say here, so you never met my neighbor's daughter. But please don't despair. That goes so fast. And by the way, this is only in the Switch version. Not in the PC, not in the PS4. This was only added to the Switch version. Further confirmation that maybe more things are to come with Undertale and its universe. And a project that maybe Toby Fox is working on. That's just my speculation. So you never met my neighbor. It's going so fast. But please don't despair, because the time that you will meet her, ... and then it does the whole, like, Goner Gaster follower thing, is fast approaching. What does that mean? Like, it seems kind of obvious. Like, something's coming soon to do with whatever the heck this person's going on about. You know? Like, a new game. Maybe, like, a spin-off. Like, more Undertale. Undertale 2. It's hard to say. You guys will definitely have to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But it's so interesting. It's fast approaching. And then, the whole disappearing Gaster fade thing. Like all the other Gaster followers do. And either Gaster himself, or so we think is Gaster. I don't think it's 100% confirmed that the WD Gaster character is WD Gaster. It's just what we kind of all came up with, but it's not actually been 100% confirmed. But it kind of makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, that is so interesting. That is so interesting. And again, the original dialogue, I'll show you guys right here what the original dialogue is. I've got another tab for it. So when you meet her normally, pre-Switch edition, I guess, or when the heck ever, Clam Girl says, so you never met my neighbor's daughter. Don't despair, this world has infinite opportunities. But there's a limit to the things you can do today, except when this is healthy. A limit to the things you can do today, except when this is healthy. Maybe that has something to do with the fun value, or maybe she's just saying that because, well, she's just saying that. I'm not completely sure. Take my neighbor's blessing and consider this blessing for anything you like. So that's what she says normally in the true pacifist ending. But then on the Switch version, you randomly get the dialogue we saw in that clip. It's just absolutely wacky. Really wacky stuff. So in the actual Underminer Reddit, they've already, like, this is confirmed. Like, this isn't a joke. They've already, like, data mined it all. So it says it right here. We've got the code object_clamgirl_106. But please don't despair, because the time you will meet her is fast approaching. And then we've also got, like, so sorry, post-game dialogue. I think you could see him, like, more often than you could in the PC version. I think he's kind of saying the same stuff he did before. I'm not actually completely sure. But there's dialogue for so sorry there if you want to read it up. So that's interesting stuff. And we've got some theories here, like, everyone's got the shivers just like I do. Like, what could this possibly mean? Like, I'm getting real excited. Am I getting real excited for absolutely nothing, though? I probably have, to be honest. But this whole thing, and just the whole Gaster thing, and the Goner followers, whatever you want to call them in general, doesn't really add much more to what Toby Fox said way back in 2016. He was talking about, like, starting something new. Like, you can see right here, we're using, like, the Wayback Machine right now to read his old tweets. But, yeah, he says, in 2016, it'd be nice to start something else. But then before that one, he says its very nature is shrouded in darkness. And that makes so much sense towards, yet again, WD Gaster, his followers, and just the mystery behind that character and all the lore. Yeah, with that. He also talked about how he was left feeling unsettled, a burning, inexplicable feeling. You could say, like, Toby, mate, like, be more straight with us here. Like, all these little teases and mysterious things you're saying right now. Yeah, it's totally got to mean something, especially with the new updates to the Switch version. Like, we get a whole new boss fight, we get a new Goner character, you know, all these weird hints to do with what I think is some maybe sequel, or like a game to do with Undertale and its universe. Like, come on, man, it's got to mean something. But guys, I think that's pretty much it. There's another thing actually I want to talk about, and it's the fact that, before we go, was the stretch goals to do with Undertale. This is kind of an old thing that's been had, of course, ages ago, but it's still interesting to read over. So, As the wiki says here, the stretch goals, the Undertale Kickstarter campaign included a couple of stretch goals. If the campaign was funded above its initial goal of $5,000, all the stretch goals listed below were reached with the campaign being funded at... Look at that. Like, he only had a starting fund of 5,000. Like, oh, I'll hopefully get 5k, but he got like practically 10 times more than that. Like, nah. And because of that, when he reached 7.5, expanded instruction manual, and then he got 10k. You guys can read all that there. But what's even more interesting, the secret boss though. Wondering what that was. Maybe it was So Sorry. That was probably So Sorry, right? And then you got all this stuff. But this is the most interesting part, the end one. At $45,000, Undertale extra comics, and possibly another game. Just gonna highlight that there and just zoom into that. Also comics! I don't remember him releasing any comics. The only thing I do remember vaguely, I think it came with... I might actually have it. I might actually have it down here. So, the Undertale Prescription of Sleep, which is awesome by the way, came with a random comic. But this is the only comic I know of. Definitely just some random events. Not any specific time or place or anything, just purely random events here. Of course, it's not after the events of Undertale, because they're still in the underground. So yeah, just purely random events. But this is the only comic, basically what I'm getting at, that I know of. So yeah, I don't know when more is coming or whatever, and that possibility of another game. But for now, guys, I'm still excited for probably nothing that's coming our way.